Destiny, Discovering the Real You. Written by Diana Dave and Vin E. Robin. Narrated by Julie A. Scoff. Chapter 1. Introduction. One of the strongest drives in our world is to acquire material things. Indeed, so strong is this drive that many are ready to do anything to attain wealth and status, including stealing, kidnapping, and killing, to live a life of luxury and splendor, to the admiration and envy of others who appears to be less fortunate than them. In the midst of this drive, one could stop and ask, what is the greatest material asset that I possess, without which I am dead? An honest answer to this question would be very revealing and humbling. No matter what we acquire or possess, no matter our social attainments, and what we do or where we live, our greatest material asset in this life is our very selves. And this is a material asset that is common to all humanity. Job speaks on behalf of all. Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return there. Job chapter 1, verse 21. This greatest asset, I, as a living being, is a mysterious superlative gift of God to every living person on earth. Yet, most people who have attained the age of reason do not spare a thought to nurture and build up this great asset, such that it grows to full maturity, able to realize all its potentials according to the intention of the Creator who chose to make this asset in His image and likeness. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 and 27. Rather, too much attention is put on what is outside the self, in the belief that it is what one possesses or one's social status that makes the person. This way of thinking goes directly against the advice of Jesus. Take care. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of possessions. Luke chapter 12, verse 15. I, Diana, have consciously chosen to be different, and in writing this book, Destiny, Discovering the Real You, I earnestly invite everyone to join me and reflect on the most important and mysterious gift of God to each one of us. Every gift is given for a purpose, which the giver may not need to specifically state. It is the receiver's duty to discover the nature of the gift and use it appropriately. A gift of an electric iron, for instance, would be most adequately utilized by the receiver to iron clothes, even if the donor did not openly state, for ironing of clothes. If the receiver of a gift does not know what it is, or its use, then he or she has to find out. Hence, my concern is with the question of who the individual is, and what the real purpose of God for the individual is in the world. It is my fear that many people live and die without ever achieving their God-given mission and destiny, because they never thought about or discovered what they were. As a result, they lived wretched lives full of mistakes, regrets, purposelessness, and lack of fulfillment. Only those who, through prayer and deep reflection on their life's experiences, have discovered their unique giftedness, passions, and true vocation, can confidently set out towards fulfilling their purpose in life. To all young people and others who honestly seek to discover who they are and what their purpose in life is, this book is a must-have. As a result of my personal convictions on its efficacy, I recommend it to you. It is not too late to discover who you are. You will no doubt find the book easy to read and be carried along in your search, with many biblical references and real-life illustrations. It is not an academic piece, so you may not find in it the lofty thoughts of some psychologists and theologians that you probably know. Rather, the book is a simple personal reflection on an experience of destiny, self-discovery based on over 20 years of ministering God's Word and helping people discover who they are. Please join me to do the same through this book, and definitely your life will be changed.